Negotiable Instruments Act, Section 64, Presentment for Payment. Section 64 of the Negotiable Instruments Act, 1881 lays down the essential requirement of presentment for payment of negotiable instruments and specifies the consequences of failure to make such presentment. It also incorporates modern provisions relating to electronic and truncated checks, thereby adapting traditional principles to contemporary banking practices. 1. Necessity of presentment. The section provides that promissory notes, bills of exchange, and checks must be presented for payment to the maker, the acceptor, and the drawee, usually a bank, respectively. Such presentment is required to be made by or on behalf of the holder in the manner prescribed under the Act. It constitutes a formal demand for payment and is a necessary step for enforcing liability on the instrument. 2. Consequence of non-presentment. If the instrument is not duly presented for payment, the other parties to the instrument are not liable to the holder who has made such default. This means that failure to present the instrument properly may discharge secondary parties, such as drawers and inducers, from liability toward the holder. The rule ensures that parties are not unfairly prejudiced by delay or negligence in making a demand for payment. 3. Presentment through post. The section recognizes that presentment may be made through the post office by means of a registered letter, where such mode is authorized by agreement between the parties or by established usage. This provision accommodates commercial convenience and modern methods of communication, provided they are consistent with business practices or contractual arrangements. 4. Promissory note payable on demand. An important exception is provided where a promissory note is payable on demand and not payable at a specified place, in which case no presentment is required to charge the maker. Accordingly, the maker remains liable without formal presentment, as the obligation is immediate and unconditional. 5. Truncated checks. Subsection 2 introduces provisions relating to electronic banking and truncated checks. A truncated check refers to a check that is converted into an electronic image during the clearing process, eliminating the need for physical movement of the instrument. A. Right of drawee bank to seek further information. Where an electronic image of a truncated check is presented for payment, the drawee bank is entitled to demand additional information from the bank holding the truncated check if it has reasonable suspicion regarding the genuineness of the instrument. Such suspicion may relate to fraud, forgery, tampering, or the destruction or alteration of the instrument. B. Demand for physical presentment. If such suspicion arises, the drawee bank may require the actual physical check, truncated check, to be presented for verification. This ensures that the bank can verify authenticity and prevent fraudulent transactions. C. Retention of check. The proviso states that if the drawee bank demands and receives the physical check and makes payment accordingly, it is entitled to retain the check. This ensures proper record keeping and safeguards against future disputes. For more details, contact us.